Welcome to my first YouTube video. My name is Chelsea. I've been wanting to do YouTube for a long time now. I actually have used YouTube in the past when I was in middle school. I'm almost 23 now, so I'm really old, but this is not new to me. I've been trying to do this for years, but reasons why is anxiety and just laziness. And then I recently just got a new camera for Christmas, but I finally have had the free time to do it, and here I am. For a while I've been trying to think of a first YouTube video idea, and I have a lot of awkward emo pictures. I thought about how I was back then in middle school and how the difference of middle schoolers now and even just people in high school do not have the same experiences that we had back then. And what I'm talking about is I was a former scene kid, still am. When you are a former scene or emo kid, that never dies out of you. And every time I meet someone who was, it's like this own personal connection on a different level. People don't understand it unless you were. Literally would have photo shoots by myself with the old type of camera where you had to like flip it this way. You couldn't even see what you looked like. And I somehow made really cool photos. I wanted to go back and react to my photos, and I've seen a little bit, but nothing I've talked about live on camera. A couple of my friends have already seen what I look like, but I want to show the world and how much I changed. And I wanted to show this because the way middle schoolers now, they have never gone through an awkward phase. They have all these access to editing apps, they have a selfie front camera. Completely changed the game. And quite frankly, I'm jealous. Please excuse all these like extra noises in the background. It's literally my dog who just now wants to come play with her toy. What I'm saying is, and back then, MySpace was my creative outlet. I learned how to code on there. I had my photo shoots. There was no things like likes back then, and people would just really comment on your photos, and that would just like boost your self-esteem. Because I went to a small private Christian school. I had two lives. So part of me was this preppy, normal, awkward, shy, quiet girl, and part of me was this emo, really weird, crazy girl on the internet that wasn't the same. So part of me had to mesh those two personalities together. And so while I wasn't like MySpace famous, I still tried to be. And a lot of my icons were Jeffree Star and, you know, Haley from Paramore and all these like iconic people that are still relevant today and I still look up to. So my scene and emo phase still sticks in with me. I still listen to the same bands. That really shaped who I am, and I'll forever be still an emo person. And who I was in 2008 was, I was shaped by pop culture, you know. Even all the celebrities I looked up to were emo, you know, Demi Lovato, Selena Gomez, Miley Cyrus went through a phase. I wasn't like against pop culture. I was a combination of the pop culture I was consuming and the bands that I liked. I did struggle a lot of finding who I was in middle school, and I think everyone does that. I'm still triggered from middle school. I had to restart my camera. I think it timed out with how much I was talking. So I was saying before, I deleted my entire existence of between probably when I had access to the internet from like 10 to 13 or maybe 14, because I went to high school at 14 or 15. It was really hard to find a picture of me between those years because I was just extremely embarrassed. I deleted everything, and also a lot of my pictures were on my dad's old laptop that just got like spam and just like died. So part of me is like, thank God, like, you know, how the internet stays forever, that some of these pictures could be on there, but I looked so much that they're not on there anymore. So there's only a couple photos of me, and like these are the ones that I'm gonna show you. But luckily, like the other embarrassing photos, that they're nothing like, you know, raunchy or anything. They're just like so cringe that they will never be on the internet, and if they are, I will pay someone to find those photos. But also part of me is like, please don't look at those photos. But it's also fun because everyone has those embarrassing stages in their life. Part of me is jealous that there's middle schoolers on Instagram right now that don't have to go through this awkward phase, and maybe they do have embarrassing photos, but it's not to the extent of what we had to go through. And I'm talking about people born in like 96. I was born in 96, 95, maybe up to 97, 98, but for now, people born in 2000 up, you guys do not understand. So without further ado, let's go through my photos. So I made an album on my phone. I don't know if I want to start with a little transition of how I slowly got into being emo or just like throw it out there. Let's start with this photo. This photo, I'm blurring out my friends, my former friends' faces just because I'm not asking them if they're going to be in the video and I don't want their faces online even though they look completely different. This photo kind of sums up who I really was. So as you can see, I have a Juicy Couture bag, and so part of me was like this little fashionista. This is actually a field trip at Target where we were purchasing makeup and toys for like homeless or low income girls our age, and so we have our class t-shirts on. But this is where my haircut was a little seen. It was wavy. I couldn't straighten every day. Like my hair, I feel like, is ruined from my middle school phase because I used to have really, not curly hair, but it was really nice waves, and I still have that too if I don't brush the hair, but it's just not the same because I would just straighten it and fry it all the time. And luckily I wasn't allowed to dye my hair, and I wanted to dye it black so bad, and thank God my mom didn't, you know, let me. But I wanted like black hair, coontails, I wanted it all, and I wasn't allowed. So this photo is just like a little snippet of who I was in my Christian school, you know, side, but my online persona was completely different. This is like who I was online. You could see I have a cute little bow in my hair. I'm wearing my iconic purple t-shirt. Purple is still my favorite color. And this is how my hair was cut. I literally went to the hairdresser. I showed him a picture of, I think, who was it, like Iggy? There was some scene queen that I loved. She had brown hair. She was so pretty to me. She lived in Canada. Her name was like Izzy something. I want to Google what she looks like now because she was like my icon. My bangs weren't like a normal deep bang, and my eyeliner were like, I would use like CoverGirl black eyeliner and put it all over my waterline. I don't think I wore my hair like this in school that often. Maybe I did. The top of my hair, I have really thick hair. It was super thick, and then the bottom was very thin. And like one time I went to go get my hair cut and I wanted the same haircut and he didn't do it right. Like I really wanted it super choppy, so I went home and I took scissors and chopped so much of my hair, and then I kid you not, my ponytail was like this thin at the bottom, and I got like an anxiety attack of I like ruined my hair. Like it looked really cool in photos, but I didn't have like any hair at the bottom. It was literally all on top, and this is probably like the aftermath of it because you could see how thin my hair was, but like it was just an awful mess. My eyebrows are super thin, so I have naturally really thick eyebrows, and right now they're not even plucked, so hopefully it doesn't show up on camera, but they literally like grow down here, and like that's another story about my eyebrow journey because I was just so embarrassed, and back then thin eyebrows were a thing. So even though these look like a normal eyebrow, even for today, like to me this is so thin, and I just unfortunate. Alright, this one's really blurry. So this one, this is my favorite. It's part of the same like photo set. I found this online, MySpace, on not even my own profile. Someone was catfishing me, and the photo on the picture was like really tiny, so you know how like people steal it from other people's pictures so it's not like the same size. It was really tiny, so that's why it's so small. So this one I got like really good at taking scene photos. I watched a lot of people. I had a good DSLR camera. Quality of my photos was good, and I really spent time on my makeup, but also it's still like semi-embarrassing. This is just the iconic like heart photo. My nose looks so big. Like I don't know why, but I feel like I have the same style nose, but for some reason I think I just like grew into my nose. And this photo is me at a volleyball banquet, and I think I was in 8th grade, so I was still transitioning out of this hardcore scene phase. I still have like a really deep side bang. I still have the makeup, and I never smile with my teeth even to this day. All my like childhood photos, none of me are smiling, and if I did, it's like, you know, you don't really smile, you just show like your teeth. So I always smile. I'm just like, and I still do that, and it's just like part of me. Oh my god, it's snowing! Today is like the day where it's like Siberia in Chicago. Luckily I'm in New York City and it's like in the 20s, but oh my god. This one was also at the banquet and someone took this of me. There you can see like more of my eyebrows and they're actually like not that bad, but my mom would literally kill me. Like she would be like, your eyebrows look so bad, they're so thin, like thick is the one in, you need to have like Brooke Shield eyebrows, like that's the thing. She would always say like, I plucked my eyebrows and now look how thin they are, like you were blessed with such beautiful eyebrows, like stuff like that. I get my eyebrows from my dad, so he has like really like caterpillar eyebrows, and I do kind of like now, like it still grows all the way down here. I still like maintain it, but she would kill me all the time. She's like, what'd you do with your eyebrows? Like they're so bad. I'm like, Mom, like people make fun of me because of my eyebrows. Oh my god, this photo is also one of my favorites. So I had these really thick eyelashes from like the party store. I think I was being like a vampire for Halloween. And I'm not wearing any makeup actually on my eyes, but I was really excited to put these eyelashes on. Like I still love this photo just because it was just, the eyelashes just give it all away. I look really pale and like vampire-y, and that was like the look I was going for. And I don't know, it just like screams emo to me, and I just love this picture of me. Alright guys, so that sums up looking at my former emo photos for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully I find more photos of myself and maybe do another video of like looking at my friends' former weird, awkward middle school pictures, or I have a lot of ideas to do videos, and I'm working on the audio quality, and hopefully this quality of camera comes out pretty well. Also, I'm looking to get like a ring light or something. Please bear with me. This is my first YouTube video in a long time. It's gonna take me a little bit to get back into editing, get back into video ideas, get back into just uploading regularly, because that is what my plan is. And it's so pretty, it's snowing. I just like want to show you guys. Please like and subscribe to this video. I really want to see other people's awkward middle school pictures because they literally give me life. Hopefully you enjoy this day's video. I will keep you posted on other videos. I have a lot of things coming up hopefully soon, so goodbye.